damn it, damn it, damn it. How long have I been talking? Alright, I've only been talking for 10 minutes. OBS. Why? Streamlabs version. Why do you have to be so crappy sometimes? It just resets all my settings every freaking time I open this thing. And I forgot to check it earlier. I was a little distraught from dealing with some local code enforcement officials, which, Jesus, is always a freaking nightmare, especially here in Travis County. They're some of the worst in the country, actually. Lots of places don't do business here because of their insane-ass rules. It's like Cali or New York or something here, as far as that's concerned. Whatever, though. I'm digressing. That doesn't matter. Alright, so let's restart here. Can we do like a rewind noise? How do we do that? I'm not sure. I can probably figure it out, though. Let's see. Alright, see, now we're back to the beginning. And we do it one more time. We gotta rewind again. Alright, here we are. Back to the start. What's up, Z-Rex? Here we are. It's No Noiz. It's March 11th, 2021. It's going down. This is the restart of the live stream 10 minutes ago. Oops, I forgot to turn my mic on. Oh well, here we are. We're getting it in. Market's been kind of crazy. We're getting some follow through on Bitcoin. I'm trying to remember everything I said in the opening statement, but I'm forgetting some of it. We're getting some follow through on the Shanghai. Very nice. NASDAQ's ripping faces off today. Again. Nothing else really happening for that, but we'll get down the list. So, without further ado, let's do this one more time. Jeebus. Alright. So, let's just go to Bitcoin's chart, because it's going to be the same. Alright, so on this low time frames, right before I was starting the stream, I was like, oh man, we're about to get a pump right now. We had this little kind of crack time frame ascending type triangle here, and it is breaking out. So it does look like we are going to probably test new highs today, or definitely this week, I think is highly probable. This daily close above 58.5, 58.4-ish probably gets us to 60K real fast. And then our intermediate target here is about 65,000. Everything looks really good on this. Like we were talking about yesterday, breaking out, as long as we held this previous zone and just kind of following the EMA structure, we're all good. This is perfect. I really actually like to see this, because we don't want just straight up, when we start getting this too aggressive slopes, which we talk about a lot with no corrections. That sucks. But this has been kind of nice and orderly. Up, down, 21. Up, down to 21. Up, maybe down to 21 here in the future. We'll see. But this is looking pretty damn good. Futures are also agreeing. What would make it not good? Anything back below this cluster, same area, about 54-ish thousand, and this biz over here, which is also the breakdown point back here. And let's go to a daily. Showing about the same thing on this giant bought up wick here and the open of this big candle for the downside. So showing the same confluence, about 54,000. Break of 54K probably will test into the upper 40s, I would guess. But maybe it's getting a little ahead of ourselves, because we are getting our pamp on. Ethereum lagging just a little bit, but when Bitcoin kind of takes the reign, that does happen a lot. Let's get rid of this trend line. It's no longer valid. Got a little bit of work to do on oscillators, but maybe it'll just play catch up after Bitcoin takes a little bit of a break here. Litecoin just consolidating. This actually looks very nice. Anything back below 190, I'd probably be a little bit concerned, but this does look like it wants to test up here at 230, 240, especially on any closure over 210, I think gets us over there. Ripples. Coming down, selling off, opening up on the EMAs in the chrono order to the downside. But the problem with this one is you have the long-term MA, this dotted 377 red exponential moving average coming up right here, supporting the price. So whenever you see that, and if you've watched these videos and kind of how we do analysis here, this happens a lot. Like, these aren't the best signals. Usually you like to see this opening, that's very nice, chronological order. But when you get the long-term dotted moving averages right underneath it, it makes it like 50-50 shot. Especially when it's the long-term one, the 377. So if it breaks below it and confirms that, which would be about 44 cents here, then you could probably look for a test down here into the low 40s. But again, Rips has just been range bound for a while. I mean, same shit, kind of different day. We've been watching that 43, 44 cent area to the 48, 49 cent area. And so we're still stuck in that range. I might nibble on a little bit of Ripple right here, possibly, on this little sell-off. It doesn't look too terrible. I like where it is with the mama bouncing off the 55. So neutral on the oscillators going back to the 23rd pretty much of last month. Dot kind of just chilling. Had a nice rally yesterday, off about 6%. Since then, just kind of testing the 21. But the momentum has been lost on the 3 hour, so that kind of sucks. Dailies might try to get some momentum cracking here. But probably just have to wait for Bitcoin to calm down, especially if Bitcoin's about to break out. It's going to put a little bit of a pause on most of these shit coins. Link kind of shitty on Link. I thought I would get a little bit more pump on this. There must be massive supply up here around 32 bucks. Daily actually looks okay though, bouncing off the mama and the 21. Pretty neutral on the oscillators though, so yeah, not super great. Just kind of more range crap between the longer term averages and this the candles structure that we've made over the last 20 not 20 days, I'm sorry, since the 22nd. ADA getting rejected. This looked pretty good. Thought it had a good chance to come up here. You can see once we lost the momentum, just like we were talking about though yesterday, in any kind of structure like this, as soon as you get a candle and you lose the momentum and you break through all that, then these are iced. The pattern's iced for the breakout attempt, and you kind of just have to wait for a new setup. And now we don't really have one. Just kind of range bound, right, getting squeezed by the 200 MA on the lower end of this. What is this, like 108 to 117-ish? We had this higher range here, but it kind of looks like it's creating a new one between, that 120, 110 area. So, yeah, kind of ugly. Still bullish as long as it's riding this trend line, but not the best chart. Roger Ver, Bitcoin Cash, same bull crap structure we've been in a while. Attempted to break out and made new highs. Yesterday it looked pretty good. Is this just a consolidation riding up the EMAs for the next breakout? It very well could be. DMI looks great on the 3 hour. RSI has regained the exponential in the daily. Just got some work to do on the DMI. But yeah, this looks pretty decent. Probably for a pump to like 600 bucks. Anything back below 520 though, 510, I'd be a little bit concerned. BSV, same shit, different day. Oh my god, this thing, I don't even want to talk about it. It's range bound. Go watch the last 15 videos in a row. It's pretty much been the same shit. EOS, same crap. Range bound between the long-term EMAs, so nothing really there. Monero attempting a breakout here after, or re-attempting the breakout, and needs to really clear 230, 232. And then I guess ultimately its next clearing point is 240. That's probably a little bit more important than 232. But yeah, just kind of range bound here. I can't really do shit with this between 200 and 225. Just kind of sucks. Zcash pumping it up today. Very nice. Riding up this trend line. after getting the EMAs opening up. And you did have some resistance up here at the 200, but it still was about, 10% away. We did run right to it. Got a little bit of a rejection. Recaught, though, by the 21 and continuation for the PAMP. And now we do have the 3-hour DMI is in the power zone. And daily's curling up. Yeah, Zcash actually looks pretty damn sexy. If it stays above 144-ish, this thing's probably going to run. Let's see what some fib action is. And that's above 150 is the 618. Yeah, so about 170-ish is probably the next target, right around here. Pretty good for Zcash. Dash looks all right. Kind of a similar-ish pattern. Needs to hold above like 225, and maybe we get a stab to about 270-ish. Anything back below 225, though, it's just back in this stupid range and becomes boring as hell. Dogecoin. Ooh, at the very bottom end of its range. Oh, getting a little alert. What is that alert for? Getting to the bottom of its range, low 90s is kind of the threshold for the abyss. Kind of getting rejected, though, here on the Satoshi pairing, and now you've got EMAs all opened up to the downside on Doge on the 3-hour. Daily's still okay, but the 3-hour needs to do some work. Otherwise, this is about to actually start to get kind of bearish on the SAT pairing. Dollar pairing doesn't look anything the same, though, at all. It's actually still bullish, bullish-ish on the 3-hour. And daily still looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna start using the dollar pair for analyzing this right now. As long as it stays above 5.3 cents, looks good, but pretty major resistance in that 5.7, 5.8 cents. Like we did get this little brief pump above 6, but immediately got rejected. So it looks like there's massive supply at around 5.8 cents on this guy. If we get a few body candles in a row, yeah, because look at this going all the way back over here to Feb 15. Every time it gets over 6, every time it gets over 6 cents, it gets rejected. And we did get one body close above it, though, for here. So maybe this is just the pullback before continuation. And if this rounds out like this, like kind of how it is doing now, that would bode very well for that happening on any break maybe that Bitcoin Mama Bear takes while it's pumping here. So still looks pretty sexy on the dollar pairing. All right. ES, great follow through. Good, this gnarly follow through candle. Had a little bit of rejection, was kind of concerned about this on the trend line, but we since then has said F that, broke through it, and getting follow through, and about to even close this daily above this previous local high here. This looks like it's definitely targeting up here in this box. I mean, look at the EMAs. Look at this textbook right here. Break up, come to the cluster, bam. RSI gets has actually regained the exponential way back here. It's usually first. DMI came up, barely ticked on this one, then reconfirmed on this guy here. Bam, just to the moon now. So looks really good on ES. Pretty crazy. It's respecting the TA like the Jesus man. Does really look like it wants to hit our red box target that we've had on here for a while. It did get real close to it back here. So now will we actually get follow through this time? Possibly. The structure on the oscillators and everything, this looks really damn good. You can see back over here, it didn't look near as good. It was kind of sloppy already from this. Here, we're just super erect all the way. Bullish on DMI, bullish on RSI. On the 3-hour. DMI needs a little work on the daily, but I mean, yeah, this is a pretty damn good structure right here. In Q, the NASDAQ. Oh, getting the opening EMAs, lots of overhead resistance, but this does look like it's probably going to come test and bump into that 13.3 area. We clear 13.3. We probably get a lot of follow through, but it really does need to do that before Looks, but it does have the setup here to do that. Lots of overhead supply right around here. 377, 200 horizontal. I mean, so pretty big task for NASDAQ to get through this area here. It does have the setup to do it though on the low time frames. Das Dow. Holy crap. The Dow just... This is an insane move for Dow. Just mooning it up, man. Like, holy moly. Just defying all reality and everything. Doesn't matter. It just goes to the moon. This is the real Bitcoin, actually, if you didn't know, is the Dow. I mean, looks great on the 3-hour. Daily still needs some work. It's neutral on the DMI. When it's actually been neutral for a while, except for this few-day blip right here when it almost broke down but got caught by the mama. Just like we did here. You know, interestingly enough, looking at this, that is very interesting. This started getting momentum, and the DMI even went into the power zone for a second. On all this sell-off, look at this down here. The DMI never even... It got almost above 26. It went to about 24. But it overall didn't even come close to crossing it like it did back here. So, that's interesting. I'm going to have to take note of that in the future. You got to look for that DMI when you're getting these big crashes. The DMI is probably one of the better oscillators in my opinion. All right, RUT, same thing. I mean, look at this beast mode. EMA is just, I mean, there's just nothing bearish about this chart. And I know everyone's like, all-time highs, it's crazy, everything's crazy, blah, 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 fundamentals, blah, 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 anything. But none of that crap matters when you're in an emotional rally like this. All these finance degrees, all that shit, you can throw that crap out the window in markets like this. It really does not matter. And I mean, because how do you explain any of these companies that have been rallying so hard with like no income and like just in terrible fundamentals? I mean, that's just destroying that narrative. But that happens a lot. I mean, it's not unheard of, that's for sure. Price is king, though. That's why I like to just look at price. This thing is bullish as F above 2,300. That's just it on that. We already did Dow. VIX. So what's VIX doing? Going back to its teal box of despair. Just going to go hang out and cry for a little bit. It does not like to stay down here for very long. I mean, since we've had this drawn, what is this? The longest time? Probably about 3 weeks-ish. Here's probably another one. Almost 3 weeks. Here's another one. About 3 weeks. So, yeah, maybe we get a little super rally into... the next month or so. We'll have to see, but yeah, so far, I mean, it is set up for that. And again, like yesterday's video, though, VIX is probably going to stay bid for a while. And just recap on that real quick. It was just this back over here, this really straight pink line that I drew. You can see even 3 years before the market rolled over in the dot-com bubble. 3, that's right, 3 years before it actually finally rolled over, VIX stayed above 20 that whole time. And even after, even in the massive sell-off that started happening when the market did roll over, the VIX still never even made new highs, which is actually pretty wild. But it did stay bid all the way through the very end of the bear market, which took about 2-3 years. That was a long, drawn-out one. You can see, though, once it lost that, it's just been bullish as hell since then. And then you have the little spike in 08 coming up. And also, even did it do it pre-08? Just barely. For a little bit, it did start getting above 20. So, when VIX is above 20, yeah, you kind of have to be a little bit cautious. But, you know, just kind of default to what the trend is saying on each individual, because... like we talked about the other day, Paris trading can be kind of dangerous right now due to the exuberance in this market. Oil bouncing pretty nice. Nice, sexy time bounce. Getting back up over Mama. The Mama moving average, that is. Let's see if we can get DMI back in the power zone. And if we do, this thing probably is going to go back and try to attempt touching this trend line here in the lower 70s. Which we've been kind of watching for a while. Great run on that. Bonds still attempting. They're just going sideways. They're above the mama, but like we talked about yesterday, this is the best chance they've had at a reversal. But again, the last technical time that they did have that was back here, which ended up being a failure, and back here, which also was a failure. If you see, again, like we talked about on, what was it? One of these coins back here, Link or Dot or something. Whenever you start breaking the EMA structure and losing momentum, and especially if the bears get dominant again on the DMI out of this structure, then it's over and it's done. You can see right here too on this bearish candle, destroyed that structure, and now it got bearish again. So what would get bearish again on this? DMI getting back up in the power zone, and anything probably back below 157. But right now, it does have one of the better chances of a reversal at this point. And it's only had a few chances, really, since, man, most of this year. Actually, it's only had a few. So, here we go. Third time's a charm, maybe? Maybe. Oh, look at this. Notes agreeing. Yesterday, they were lagging. Today, they finally are actually agreeing with the bonds and getting bullish, very bullish on the DMI. So Notes actually looking a little bit better here. I do like that. I finally got filled on some TLT yesterday on a bull call spread. We'll see how that plays out. I might try to fill another one on here as well. Let me go see real quick. Bear with me for uno momento. Let me go here. Oh, no, they don't want you to do that. All right, yeah, we'll try to work an order on that a little bit later. Maybe we'll go out to May on that guy. Dang, 25-cent spreads on at the money, though. TLT is just... You'd think TLT would be a lot better product, but bonds are messed up. If you trade bonds, you know that when you're trying to put bids or offers to get rid of them. They take forever. It's like total old school, and they like send you a message, and it's like, oh hey, here's an offer that we finally matched one with you. It's not the same as, I'm talking like corporate bonds and stuff, not like ZB, the futures. Those are really fast and liquid. But if you're trading bonds on like Disney or other stuff like that, yeah, it's like old school. Like they have to go call their friends and brokers and see if there's any shares, and then they got to email you back. It's pretty funny. And one of the biggest, the bond market is considered like the king market, and it still has that big ass gap in it. Pretty weird. Anyway, I digress. Dixie fallen off the cliff. What's going on, Dixie? It is coming into the opening EMAs though, so if it is going to get bid up, it'll probably be right around this zone. Let's see. Yeah, right around here, maybe 91-ish. But definitely a little bit of damage done on that guy. Let's see, what did I just get buzzed on? What are you buzzing me for, bruh? Nothing important. Alright, cool. Mic's on? Yes. Alright, it's still on. OBS isn't trying to screw me. Right, this looks still bullish, though. Maybe retest into that zone. TNX still hanging on. It's barely hanging on the 10 simple there. How about 3 hours? Probably got a little neutral. Actually, not really. Holy crap, man. Look at the 3 hour on rates on the 10-year. Look at this. This has been bullish as hell since back here at 107. Just ripping face that whole time. Dang, maybe I need to just start watching rates. One of my buddies, I was talking to him a couple days ago, and he's told me that. He said he doesn't really look at bonds because he doesn't believe that they track, like ZB specifically. He said they don't track it as well as the actual rates do. And he might be correct on that one. Euro. Bouncing pretty hard off this, but just like the dollar, if we flip this chart, you can see it's just coming right back into the EMAs here. So it's almost exact same chart, oscillators and all. Yeah, maybe he gets another little stab, but sub 120 and a half, definitely sub 121. This is still pretty bearish. Need some more work. Gold. Oh, gold, you little bastard. Daily candle looking kind of ugly so far. Getting rejections from the 377 on the daily. Let's go to the 2 hour. I'm sorry, the 2 day, which is my favorite time frame for gold. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Gold does not look good. 3 hour might be trying to get a pump up to 1760-ish right here. It has the startings of it. So maybe we can get to that, but really still sub 1760. Garbage. Garbage. Silver getting rejected from that area. It had a good chance yesterday. Pumped up over it. It's still not terrible as long as we're holding about 26 bucks. But not too sexy, though, on the lower time frames. Weekly still looks really good. And monthly still looks awesome on that. Yeah, monthly still looks awesome. Just getting bid up off the 10 simple, consolidating up at these highs. So, nothing wrong with the monthly. Maybe this is just a little pullback action for the larger macro trend on silver. Breaking these lows back over here at 25 bucks, though. Like we were talking about when the price was down here. If we kind of like took out this big body candle here, I'd start to get kind of concerned on the silver position. Platinum just chilling mostly, kind of flat. It did have a little bit of a rally early in the morning. Looks like way early, before U.S. session rallied up, but has since come off pretty hard from that. It is just coming back into the EMAs opening up, though. Could this be a reload spot? I know I was talking about that yesterday, that I might possibly do that because I took like 2/3 of my long platinum position off. Do I want to do that still? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till tomorrow and see what happens. Maybe we can get a little bit deeper in here. Then I'd feel a lot better about that up here in like the 1180s or so. We'll just have to kind of wait. Yeah, I'm just going to wait. I still have that third of a position on from it, so. Palladium actually kind of rallied today, but still in this stupid range. Nothing to talk about there. All right. Good deal. Sweet. Cut through all that. Let's go over here. Any big movers? Theta fuel. What the shit balls? Woo! To the moon, bitches! Wow, Theta's chart has been bullish as hell for since the 27th on a 3 hour. And on a daily since December 20th? This is an amazing chart. Holy crap. 3,500% since December. Wow. Well, can't do shit with it now. There's no edge on it now, but just amazing. Most volume on it ever, though, today on the daily candle, so might be a little bit cautious of that. This might be putting in the range top here. We'll see. But wow, yeah, just amazing run on Theta Fuel. Jeez. Oh, H-bar popping some more? Look at that. Too bad. I sold half of it a couple days ago on this pump. But hey, whatever. That's why sometimes you just keep portions of it because you don't know if it's going to keep going up or down. So you can just take a little bit of profits on the way. Helps curb your emotional capital, too. Wow, yeah, Hedera looks pumpy as hell, man. Jeez. Nothing wrong with this chart. BitMax token? What the hell is that? It's like they're trying to act like they're BitMax token or something. I don't know, maybe it is for that. I have no idea, but BNB, are you serious? Are you about to do some pumpy pumpness? Let's see. Wow, it might be. It definitely might be doing so. Wow, if this thing holds 275, it kind of does look like it wants to at least test the previous all-time high again on this. Psh, crazy. Still very sexy chart. Daily's got a little bit of work to do on RSI, but man, DMI looks good. Shit, yeah. 270, 275. This thing looks great on Binance Coin. Who would have thunk it? Cleaver. I don't know if I've even heard of that one. Let's go check it out. Cleaver has been pumping for a hot since its inception. Didn't even have down days. It just goes up. No edge there, so just take it off the screen. Vet Coin. Vet Chain. V-Chain. Damn, really nice. This is kind of an old school one. Look at this. Pumping up. Consolidates. Tests these previous breakout zones back over here. And now we're getting pushed through. This candle looks pretty nice. Anything back above 6.8 cents, man, this thing is probably going to run. And it's technically in like a blue sky breakout. I know you do have this dump candle here, but we're not going to, that doesn't really count. So if you kind of take that off, it's blue skying right now. And let's see, off of the consolidation, we're right past the 1618. Man, a 2618 target on this is almost 40 cents. That would be insanity from this 2-year consolidation. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I think 10 cents would probably be as a major, you know, whole kind of number, round number there. That would probably be the next stop if this wants to keep continuing, is like 10 cents. Pretty impressive, though, on Vet. I'm going to keep an eye on this one. Let's put it on the watch list. Digibyte. What's Digibyte doing? Got to find something here. Oh, okay. Pretty decent in this stupid pattern, though, that we've seen everywhere. I like where it's pumping right here from the mama, right on the mama average. So that's nice and sexy. It needs to really get back above this local high, though, at like 6.5 cents. Pretty major supply there. But it looks pretty good as long as we're riding these EMAs right here. Don't really have too big of problems. About 6-ish cents, upper 5 cents. Looks pretty damn good. Not that much green today, except for these top 10 or so. Yeah, about top 10. Bat, Rune, File. Is Filecoin actually going to do something here? Let's see. Yeah, just slowly grinding up. That slow grind, baby. Yeah, I mean, Filecoin, as long as it just keeps doing this, it probably will have a pump out of this eventually. Anything back below like 41, definitely below 40 bucks is going to kill this structure. But right now, just kind of doing that slow grind accumulation. And a lot of times when you do see those, you do get some big moves out of them. And it's even doing it on a daily, so... Hey. Also showing about $40 as the support zone. Very nice. All right, let's go look at some stocks here. I need to check some stock stuff out. Let's go to our watch list. What's pumping today? Ooh, the green organic Dutchman kind of going down. I've been eyeballing this one. I really want to pull the trigger on some long action on this, but... it's just really hard to do it. Tilray, pumping. Because the market's going to be pumping up here. Is it still rallying up? Let's see. Yes, it is. So if the market's going to stay bid, that's going to bode well for weed stocks. No doubt, no doubt. And it definitely is staying bid. A lot of these pumping. Oh, what is this? GTT. Oh, that one went up a lot, though, yesterday. Oh, we looked at that live on stream. Someone requested it, and it was literally right here. They were like, I was like, man, I don't know. Maybe wait a little bit and look at this shit. Like, the next day, it pumped like 30%. He messaged me. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. That happens sometimes. And to be fair on this structure, you did have the EMAs, or the RSI on the averages, like, grinding up. And again... this can get faked out a lot, but it is the first one to signal a reversion. Not reversion, that's not the right word, but a possible flip in the price action. You can see back here too, just like down at the bottom, RSI flips on this candle here, stays above these lows, and starts slow grinding up it. One thing I've thought about in this strategy, how I use it, is maybe doing like whenever you see it flip on the RSI to mark the recent local lows and possibly use that as entries. I don't know. I'm kind of playing around with that idea as a strategy, but I'm still building on that. Just kind of see what goes on there, but and kind of back testing it and see if it's even viable. But it kind of seems like it would be. Anyway, enough about that. MJ&A kind of looks just like Green Organic Dutchman's chart, doesn't it? Let's move this up next to it. Yeah, very similar. Ooh, dang, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Not like the EMAs and stuff look kind of shitty, but like the oscillators, you're getting these about to go in the power zone and just relevant to the left of the chart. This is in a very interesting place with lots of support right underneath it, maybe about 10-11% risk to the downside on this guy. But I mean, you're looking for probably easy. If this pumps, I mean, I think it's easily going to go to 35 cents. So maybe I'm going to go work an order on that guy. Let's see. I need to open up my other broker though. Don't have that one open. And I don't want to have to fund a TD Ameritrade account, but they've been having some stocks that I want to trade on there that aren't available on the other brokers I have, which is very odd because Interactive Brokers pretty much has most everything, but apparently I stand corrected. It's all good though. All right, let's kind of go through these a little bit more. Let's actually jump over to the weed list real fast. See what's been pumping. Oh, a lot of pumping today. Ooh, 10%. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, I loaded up on some of this one back over here, so that's nice to see. Always love that. Also got some CGC bull call spreads on that dump too, so that's nice. Yeah, weed stocks are doing real good today. Can isn't doing very good. Which one is this? Is this Heritage? Yeah, Heritage is not doing very sexy, though. But man, this thing is thinly traded. These are ugly candles, boy. Oh, CVSI. I traded this one earlier in the year, but I sold it on this pump. But now it kind of looks like a decent spot for re-entry. Yeah, look at that. Huh. Alright, maybe we can do a live test of this. Oh, nope, it's already losing it, so we can't do that. Never mind. Not for that strategy I was just mentioning, but let's see what we got here. Let's checking out my other, damn, wish I could get some love on my shittiest position I have right now. Let's see. Let me show y'all real quick, because they don't always make money. This one, just getting monkey slapped. Yeah, it's like, what the hell, bro? And I bought it back, like, what was it? Let's see where my entry was. Oh, God, I bought it back higher. Dang, what? I let this one get away from me. So here's a F up on my end. I bought it, actually, it says I got my average cost basis was 49. So I bought on this breakout on the EMAs going up, but it got lost in translation because I have way too many positions open right now, but that's okay. Lost in translation, and just like we were talking about, it looks good. It had a nice initial pump off this run, you know, like 16% from my entry, which was nice, but just kind of let it ride, and then not even a week later, you get all the candles just busting through the EMAs, and then you lose the momentum on the RSI. And when that happens, the trade is done because it just ruins all this structure. And especially when you get closes below the breakout points and the EMAs, that's no bueno. So that was a bad management on my end there, but that's okay. Like yesterday I said, if it breaks back below this like 37, 38 area, I'm going to let it go and just call it a F up, which it already kind of is, but that's okay. You lose on some. Can't win on all of them. This is another one that I messed up too. Same thing, just to show y'all. Looked nice and nice. What was my entry on this? like 320 or something. 330. Yeah, so kind of same thing. Once it lost the structure, I didn't get out. I was just watching this kind of saucery pattern here, and then this like slight pullback. Thought maybe do like cup and handle action or so, but it did not. And on this candle here, and definitely this candle here, it was over, but I didn't manage that properly. And so I'm still holding on to that as a small loser. I did take off half of that position, though, on the pump, so felt a little bit better about that. But, hell, now it's probably about break even after not managing it right. But, hey, that's okay. All right. Back to the watch list. Let's see what else is on here. FXI, damn it, didn't get filled on this. Sucks. Nice rally off of this. I had that order working all day yesterday and the day before, but it never filled me. The markets are pretty wide on there, and I don't like to just take the ask or bid, just slapping it, because usually you get kind of shitty fills when you do that. But hey, whatever. It's all good. Had the structure. Very nice pump in there. What is this? Psychomedics. This is actually not a terrible chart. Consolidating up on the high end of this range. Oh, it's got earnings coming up, though. Oh, shit, today? Yeah, nope, not doing anything with that. I don't like to trade earnings. DentaCoin, what's DentaCoin doing? I think we were watching this yesterday as a possible pumpiness. Yeah, it's getting the pullback, so maybe re-entry here, possibly. Not terrible. How about Bitcoin Gold? Has a bigger pullback. Ooh, I like Bitcoin Gold's better. Yeah, Bitcoin Gold holding above like 31 bucks, 32 bucks. Looks actually pretty damn good. Daily regaining exponential on RSI, and also down here, almost. It's got a little bit of work to do, but it's still very bullish, though. Bulls are very dominant on that. So maybe there's something there. Alpha, nope, Silk. All right, I'm actually gonna go. I think I'm gonna go look at some MJ&A if they have any options. They might have options, and I might like to do that. Let's go see MJ&A. They do not have options. Wait, you can't even trade this on Tastyworks? Ugh, Tastyworks. What is your problem? They're just safe. I do like them. They're like the easiest broker to use. They're super UI friendly and all that, especially for newer traders. But they got some work to still do. What? This isn't even on here? Dang, okay, maybe it's a different oh no, there it is. Yeah, nothing. I can do it on Interactive Brokers at least. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna go to, which one looks better? I kinda like the green organics a little bit better. What do we got? About 8%. Let's go 3 hour. And that's probably a 618 area right here. And this retracement, yes it is. Maybe I'll split the difference. I'll do a little bit of both. Alright, the Green Organic Dutchman. Such a silly name. Alrighty. Blah, blah, blah. that. Close that. A little bounce already off of that. Hey, don't go. Hey, what are you doing? Don't go up right now. I'm trying to scoopy scoop. What are you doing? 2670, you little heifer. Alright, let's see. Let's do that. Oh, we gotta do way more shares than that. This is tiny. That's tiny. Oh, I gotta do way more shares. Let's do like, I don't know. Where do we want to start at least probably like a couple thousand or something. Yeah, well, let's just start with like 15. If I'm gonna split it, I'm gonna allocate too much. Damn, $4 commissions. What the hell, bruh? Yeah, sometimes they get you with that on these penny stocks. Alright, let's see if this will fill me. Give me a fill, Phil. Nope. I'm gonna have to bump it up. Give me a fill, Phil. Alright, working that order right now. See if there's anything in here I need to manage. I might take this one off. This one's kind of come back up. I might take off the platinum too. You can see this one. I sold most of it yesterday, kind of rolling over. Let's go look at platinum's chart. Yeah, kind of rejection from these highs. Not too surprising. Yeah, no, I'm not going to overmanage that. We'll just let that be for now. Alright, let's go to Tesla. I want to see Tesla. Man, BlackBerry looking nice. Tesla participating in this? Yeah, I'd like to see Tesla get back over 700 though on a daily. 720. Make me feel better about the overall rally in the market. This really great chart, all in right now. Let's see. Go back to this list. They won't fill me, dude. They're not gonna fill me. Give me a fill, Phil. Give me a fill, Phil. Give me a Philly steak, dude. Give me that Philly steak. Let's zoom out to the 3 hour. Oh, that's deep down there though. 25%. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Ah, dang. Actually had RSI back over here confirming this. It's only 10 cents or 10% away though. What is it to right here? Maybe I'll put some bids in down here in the low 6-cent range. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, someone's trying to buy some right there. Nothing. That's a tiny position, guys. Oh, I hate these stocks though. You gotta ramp up the position size so much. Alright, we'll just start with that kind of smaller size and see what happens. It's 6.6. Let's see if we get filled right here. What is this? Buy current. Oh, that's crazy. There's a minimum commitment of 10,000 shares for that. Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I don't know if I want to commit already minimum. I was trying to scale in and like, you know, a few $100 here, a few $100 down here, maybe a few hundred more bucks over the next couple days. You little bastard. Like, no. You will not get that. Oh well, what are you gonna do? The hell was that? I had like a ghost in my room. Oh, dang it, Bobby. Oh, 666. Oh, shit, I shouldn't buy it. It's the devil's number. It's the devil's number. Still haven't got filled on either one of those. Still working the orders. I'm just gonna let them sit for a little bit, let them rest. See if they want to give me a little fill. Give me a little fill. STX. Oh, nice run here. Beautiful. Alright, let's go look. See if I need to do some more management. I probably do. VFF. Maybe I'm going to take some profits on this guy. Although shit, it looks strong. Kind of trend line, sorta. Yeah. What is my basis right here on this day? 14 bucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna take off a third. We'll just take off a third. It's not a huge position. Maybe a little bit more than a third. 1649. Don't tell me what to do. Alright. Selling that. Just a wee bit. Just a little wee bit. Fubo is actually playing out, which is hilarious. Just coming up to the resistance, though. I don't know. Oh, this is the TV company that's like big on sports. That's right. Not too bad. Maybe a lot of resistance though right here at 35. Maybe I'll just peel off like a little. It's a pretty small position. I can probably just let that ride. PPLT. Do I want to take off my PPLT in full here? I keep going back to that. I don't know. VIH warrants. Dang. Hindsight. Hitting right on these bottoms here. Whew, what a rally. Look at this, y'all. 2 days. 43%. Damn. I have like the microest position on this too. I should have got in some more on that low on this dip. It kind of scared me though. This candle did, as it looked like it scared a lot of people because they ripped everyone's face off. All right, so we're just gonna hold on to that. Just chillax for a little bit here. Damn, they still won't fill me in that freaking order. What are y'all doing over here, man? The hell is y'all doing? I can't even get filled on the Dutchman. I can't get filled on shit. There it is. Alright, we're just gonna scale in tiny for that for now. What is this? Oh. Alright. Apply. Done. Fill me. Stop being a bitch. Alright, gotta add the green organic Dutchman to my positions list here. Don't be a little bitch. I'm gonna go up 0.2 of a penny. Oh, they didn't want to give it to me. Oh, come on. Come on. What's Kai doing over here? Is Cobra Kai gonna get crunk, kick some ass? Looks pretty good. Just kind of slow grinding. Crypto, let's go. Crypto.com. Yeah, boy. I like that. Very nice. Yeah, this one had an awesome chart. Just nice dump. And I missed this one on the first one. I was so pissed. I talked about it in my video back, I don't know, around end of February. I was like, I went through hundreds of charts on coins. I was like, man, and this was like mid-February. I was like, there's got to be something that hasn't popped yet. And I found this, and I moved a bunch of money to an exchange to trade it. And then I forgot because it took like 2 days for Ethereum to clear the transaction, which is lame as hell. What is this, ACH world? But anyway, it doesn't matter. Should have been more on top of it. when you have a lot of positions on, man, it does start to get hard to do for sure. But anyway, rallied up super hard off of that. And then I just saw it kind of consolidating, little spring action down here, reaction low, and came back up and stayed bid. And then it flipped into this, and I was like, ooh, that's sexy time. That's sexy time. I'm really trying to just get into the mode of like, just whenever I see the chart pattern that I like, screw it. I'm taking the trade. I don't care. I don't care about anything else. Price is king, man. Price knows way more than you ever think you can imagine. You imagine you can think you might know. I know that makes perfect sense, too. Let's see here. We're all watching the same movie. If you got $100 or if you got $1 trillion, we all are watching the same advertising mechanism, which is price. It's like an auction. So unless you like are Elon Musk or directly connected or best friends with somebody like that, you don't have any special edge that not everyone else can access. What about the Bloomberg terminal? Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe like in the 80s or something. Not now, though. It's like all the info is all up on that interweb action. You know. And you know this, man. Alright, I'm just doing some other stuff on a different PC right now. So if anybody wants me to go look at something, feel free to type it away in that troll box. Not too shabby. Alright. Alrighty. Still no fill on that guy. It just won't. It won't fill me, bruh. Let me go over here. I'm going to raise it a few pennies. I guess I'm not really super... If I don't get this one filled, it's like whatever, I guess. I'd like for it to get filled, though. Let's jump over to equities real fast, see what they're doing. Oh, look, they're pumping. Oh, getting a little topping type pattern on the crack time frames, though. Careful with crack time frames. I only do this to really like zoom in to price, I guess, obviously. But I like never really trade off of these. There is a couple strategies that I've come across that would probably work, but I mean, without programming them, it's really hard to do because you just get alerts so many times, and are you going to be by your computer? And if you start not taking every single trade setup, then it skews the long-term, you know, what is this? It screws up the long-term results. Like you're going to deviate from, like if you backtest something that has 70% winners, and then you can't keep taking every trade, you're going to start deviating from those results pretty tremendously. So, you know, unless you could code it up, I don't really mess with that one. And as I've traded more and more over the years, I just find that higher time frames, man, are just way less stressful. These crack time frames, man, that they can really burn you out. And I know there's a lot of successful people that trade on the crack time frames, but you know, if you got a full-time job or you got family and other stuff to do, you know, stick to higher time frames. That's my opinion, though. I don't know shit, but that's just from my experience. My experiences. What is that? I guess like I guess that's anecdotal experience, right? Because it's based on me. Yes, it is. That's true. Alrighty. That good old anecdotal. Still pumping. God dang it, Bobby. Wish I would have held that long when I bought the dip on Russell. I think I bought like down over here. I did buy down here, but I couldn't hold on to it for that long. It was a scary hold. I think on the stream we talked about it. If you got some balls right now and you can buy and hold, probably will fare well. And the price did say farewell to the bears. It just said, what? You want some green dildos? Yeah, we got those for you. Full in stock. Amazon Prime, yo ass. MPXS. I don't know why I keep looking at Pundy X. I just feel like it has a move coming in it. I don't know why. Just stupid feelings. You know, I had this little pump right out of it. There's a lot of charts look like this right now. Oh yeah, what are you buzzing at me? What are you telling me, Toss? Oh, getting a little selling pressure coming through. Actually, I'm going to look at one different type of analysis using Mesa sine wave, which is actually part of the calculation that the mama uses from Ehlers. Someday I'll make videos on some of these different things that I have used over the past, because they might fit you better, you know. I've tested and back tested and researched so many strategies over the years, but, you know, trading is different. What works for me, you know, probably won't work for you, or it might work for you. You kind of have to fit it to your style and your you know, time frames and lifestyle habits and emotional profiles and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's see here. But that will be in the future, you know. It's a work in progress, so can't pump it all out. Let's see here. But eventually we will. It'll be happening. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Putting a major support right there. Let's look at 3-day. Yep, 3-day still looks alright. And how about the 4-hour? Yeah, 4-hour, not too shabby. And the weekly, you gotta get that weekly in. The weekly is beast mode. Beast mode. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go back to my main intraday screen. Oh, it's buzzing at me some more. What's happening? Is it saying the market's only going up and telling us to buy every dip? It's funny that sell the rip has never been like a thing. You never, what would be the acronym for that? STR or STFR? Sell the effing rip, man. That's never really been a thing. It's not cool to be bearish. Like, people don't like that. It's like in a casino, like you go play craps and you bet on the don't come line or don't pass line. People, like, they look at you like you're affecting their, you know, mojo or something. Like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm just betting how I want to bet. It's like, what the hell does it matter? They take it real personal and get mad. That's pretty funny. Nothing there. Nada. Alright, see if we can find some cool stuff to do. I wanted to look at Polkadot, because I got a pretty good position on that. Yeah, just kind of chilling. I don't like that it lost its momentum on the 3-hour. That's kind of not cool, but, you know, daily's trying to take over. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Alright, let's get out of cryptos. Let's go to the... That's always open. We can always look at that. Let's kind of just fan through some of these watch lists I got. Yeah, some big rallies. That's not surprising. Brokers continuation. Man, this one here, this is a... actually, speaking of the bond, market and how crappy it is. This is actually a exchange trade web that just opened fairly recently that focuses on electronic trading and providing nice markets and liquidity for bonds. So about damn time. After what, 40-year bond bubble, it's like, oh yeah, now we're finally gonna put some new tech into it. This looks pretty good though. If this guy gets back above $75. Yeah, damn, not too shabby. CME's giving it up. What the hell? Oh, look at ICE getting follow through. Threw that on the watch list yesterday. That's an awesome setup on the EMAs right here. This is super sexy. Kind of little saucer-ish pattern. Pacing pattern. Need a little bit of work to do on the DMI, but man, yeah, above like 110. Yeah, that gives you plenty of space too. I mean, what is that? Like 8. Oh, sorry, 5%. Yeah, so man. Yeah, pretty nice. They probably have options on them too. Let's go look. Icy. Let's get icy. Icy. Yes, they do. But are they liquid? Are they liquid? Yeah, they're pretty good. 350 at 70. I mean, that's a little wide, like 20 cents, 30 cents. 10, 20 cents at 15 delta. That's not great. That's not the best. You know, they got a dividend coming up on the 16th. $5 strikes. Yeah, I can't really do anything. What if we go out like to June? Nah, it's even worse. What the hell? Freaking ICE. Yeah, they make all these damn fees. They're like super expensive. It's not terrible. That's not terrible. Pretty wide still though. 80 to 110, like 30 cents wide. You gotta go all the way to the 20. Yeah, I'd have to pump pretty hard for that one. Whoops. Oh, well, there you go. You can see my positions if you want. My terrible positions. Well, some of them you can see my booty ass TLT one on there. Whatever. Damn it. ICE, though. ICE actually looks kind of sexy, man. Kind of want to get into some ICE. Schwab. What the hell? Schwab is so terrible. Apparently everyone likes them, though. Yeah, I guess they did buy what... who did they just recently buy? I can't remember. They've been, all these damn trading companies have been merging a lot lately. Mooney bonds, are they still rallying? Yup. Oh, that's good to see. Oh, corporate bonds. Finally trying to get some bids here the last couple days. Right up to the 10 simple, though, so... They still got lots of work to do. Look at HYG. Yeah, still kind of rounded top action. Kind of ugly still. But sort of ranged, though, like between 86 and 84. Yeah, not really anything to do there. We don't want to go there. Let's go Clown World. ARK. ARK's rallying. The most amazing, innovative ETF ever. Oh, we talked about this yesterday's stream, just how stupid it is. At least in my opinion. It's like her top 10 holdings are just like Tesla and Square and these big tech companies, Spotify, Shopify, some crap that everybody already holds in freaking their Robinhood accounts anyway. It's like, oh gosh, what? You're innovating everything, and I guess they're saying it's like basketing the innovation companies, but like, whatever. Just go buy those damn stocks yourself and save yourself the 75 point a year fee on that crap, because that shit'll add up and burn you. Dash, DoorDash. Oh man, is DoorDash a possible spot for entry around here? Maybe if we can get a little wick back above like 148. All right, yeah, like 150, and then probably looks okay on some pullbacks for re-entry. Oh, here, let's test out this strategy thing. Once we regain the exponential and come back over and use the recent area where it did the candle and previous structure as the low. Let's just try it right here. It's about 10% down from here, so... You know, I'm not gonna do this on an actual trade, I don't think. Let me double check. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Because Dash does have options on it, so. But they're stupid wide, though. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, I hate when that happens. I was about to turn the mic off, but... it's just like stuck in your nose. It's such a weird feeling. We can see back here it actually did it. What we were talking about. Breaks up over. Retested a couple times. Starts getting the momentum. And I'm going to use the stop here. So we're just going to do it on this paper trading account that I got. How about that? How about that? Well, maybe. If it'll load. Well. Okay. Okay. Okay, what are you doing here? Yeah, connect, bro. Oh, you just gotta click something else. Alright. So, let's see. The start, it counts at like 146, 200. Most of that's from last year's gain. I did about 40% on this account, mostly swing trading. I actually have like all the trades on here. You can check them out if you want. I'll just scroll through them real fast. Yep, checking them out, checking them out, checking them out. There you go. Well, some scalps in there, actually, more than I thought. Nice trade on some gold action in there. But yeah, there you go. Most of that is from... Started off the year kind of shitty. Got my shit together, though, towards the end of the year. Bam. So, yeah. Not too shabby. Wait, hold on. Where we gotta go? Positions. Alright, so let's just try this out. We'll do live, or I guess live simulated test on this guy. Alright, open up the buy window. We'll just do market because I don't really give a shit about that. What do we want to do? How many shares? Let's do 10 shares. We won't get too crazy. Gives about a $1,500 notional there, and then we're just going to put the stop loss. I don't got to think about it. At about 129 flat, or we want to do 128? Let's see, 128. We'll give it a little bit of breathing room. We'll do 127 on that. Bam. And so I'm risking about 175 bucks on this little hypothetical trade to test out this strategy. So this might be interesting. I don't know. I'm totally winging this right now. So we'll just have to see what happens. And maybe we'll do a little bit more shares. Maybe we'll do 20. Let's do 20 shares. All right. Set it in. Oh, crap. I'm already down $17. Oh, my God. The world is ending. It's over. Take off the position now. That does happen a lot. Like, people will get tripped out because looking at the P&L, like the dollar number, is usually kind of dangerous, you know, because you start equating that to, well, I could have bought 10 lunches. I could have bought a car. I could have bought, you know, depending on how big you're trading, whatever, instead of just thinking of percentages. And I actually don't know if I can change this. I can probably just take it off, but it'd be nice if you could just take this part off or change it to a percent. Let's actually go see if that's possible. Trading, show orders, show positions. So that takes it off. Show orders, extend the lines, show the execution, show rejection. No, it doesn't actually have that. That kind of sucks. I wish that it did. So what we're going to do then instead is we're just going to show the execution. Bam. And that just puts a little buy arrow down here. If you can see it, it's super tiny right there. Puts a little arrow there. So that way, don't see the dollar amount because I don't want to see that. All right. Put the black tape on there. That's a funny thing a lot of traders talk about when they got big losses on a position. They're like, well, just black tape it, man. Just black tape that shit. Snowflake. Possible kind of same thing with, well, it's way higher though. Let's see, where's this candle? Possible same action on Snowflake. Maybe gets a little reversal, IPO. Look, the Airbnb did it. Look, what we're trying out right now came above it on this candle, stayed above it kind of flat-ish, and then got the launch. And so on the same structure, would have been entering around here with the stop around 162, so 10% down. Only 10% up, so that's like a 1-to-1 RR, which isn't great. But hey, you can make money off 1-to-1 RR. I don't think people get really wrapped up in that. They're like, I'll only take 3-to-1 on my risk to reward trades, and that's it. And it's like, it's just, I don't know. I just don't think it's that black and white. So many other variables. Neo, what's Neo doing? Neo pumping it up. All right, nice. How about Wolf? Woof. Rallying up. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Let's look at some water stocks. What has water been doing lately? Because they were selling off kind of hard. Oh, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you be freezing on me? The hell? Man, actually, this one looks kind of good. XYL produce. Is this a water stock? I don't know. I made this list a long time ago. Sometimes I mess up and add stuff. Business segments, water infrastructure, applied water, and measurement and control. So yeah, so they're in the water biz. This daily, I like this actually a lot. They got options on this guy. We are about to go find out. XYL. Yes, it does. Let's go look at them. Not great. Not great. Manageable. But not great. Ah, dang. Already been on an hour and a half. Oh, yeah. First 15 minutes was botched. Oh, well. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Dang, they skip all the way out to the summer, to July. Dang, usually you get like some May or June ones. Oh, these options are garbage out here. Look at this, 480 at 610. If you don't know, every dollar in an options contract is $100 notional. So, because it represents 100 shares, each contract does. So yeah, it adds up fast. Freaking $100 wide spread. That's gonna eat you up, boy. You can kind of 50%. Nah, can't really do that. I have to go straight stock on this guy. I don't really see a. I mean, unless you're like super incredibly bullish on this, then you could maybe. Nah, screw that. Not up here. No, that's not a good idea. Kind of have to do just straight stock on this dude. That sucks. You got to put up quite a bit of capital on this because it's a big stock, or a big price stock at 101. Let's see, go down here. It's about 5% down. You know what? This looks pretty nice. I'm just going to throw it in here too because I mentioned this in many streams ago about doing like live trading this way. And yeah, we're going to try it. I'm putting it to fruition here. Let's put in, we'll just do small. We don't want to do too big. You know, the account's 150K roughly. So, you know, if I do 10, 15 shares, that's about 1% for the position size. And sometimes I just like to keep them lower. You can always add later. If it starts going in your favor, it's never a bad thing to add into that run. Adding on the downside is usually more dangerous. You can do it too. This is the kind of ugly flaggish pattern here, but I do love the EMAs, and I kind of default more to EMAs than I do pattern trading. So we'll probably just stop this one out on these wicks right here around 95 bucks. What does that look like if we do that? 95 bucks. Yeah, see, that's only a $63 loss. So I'm actually going to bump that down to 94 bucks, not 4 bucks. Whoa. We're going to do 94 bucks. That puts us under all this structure here so we can't get faked out by no wicks. And, you know, maybe we can look for 5-10% to the upside, possibly. Yeah. You know, let's bump this up a little bit. Let's do 20. Let's do 20 units. All right. And we just mark it by that shit. Fill it up. Boom. All right. Let's try that out. See what happens. I'll be on the paper trading area. And maybe I'll make a new colored list for that. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's make it... No, not that color. Let's do purple. Purple. It's the purple. It's das purple. Dash. DoorDash. I was going to do purple list. Add. Dash. Done. Boom. Alright. So now the purple list is the tester list. Alright, cool. Sweet. Yeah, I like that. I need to go back to these water stocks. Let's see. Whoa, holy crap. Ooh, right on that. 377. Ooh, and on the mama. Zoom in a 3 hour. Yeah, look at this. It has that same little structure here. 3%. You know, fuck it, dude. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it again. Stop loss. Buy 10 of these. And then we'll do a stop loss at like 131. 131, 63 bucks. And buy it. Sweet. Let's go see if they've got options on them actually. AWS or AWK. Yes, they do. They probably will suck. Oh, they actually do not suck. Sweet. I'm going to take this trade for reals then. Alright, let's go blue list real quick. Check it out now. The funk's old brother right about now. Get that order filled. You still didn't fill me? You still didn't fill me, bruh? Oh, damn. Hey, don't be dropping my frames. What the hell? Been doing that. Crack time frame chart. But now, oh, yep. There's a little topping formation getting some follow through there. Alright. I gotta go back to this real quick. I need to structure some options trade around this. I got around 130. Dang, you can even, they got good puts on here. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we don't do that. too bad. I wish I had some more time on that, though. The 130 is pretty decent, though. It is like 48. That's not even... All right. Giving it up a little bit. Yep. Still selling off. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up real quick. I'm going to go run a couple errands. Bitcoin looks great. Needs to really hold still 55, 54K. This little cluster here. If it loses that, maybe get a little concerned to test back up in the upper 40s. But right now it does look like it's on target for some new highs and possibly testing up to 65,000 is kind of the next target. Equities are looking pretty damn good too. across the board. Would like to see this actually close above this wick. This is a very aggressive bounce. That's probably the most concerning thing. But this could easily just bounce up here, and if it does, if the bears do want to try to take it down, it might just consolidate a little bit while the bulls accumulate all their sell orders and then continuation. But this looks pretty damn good. I mean, NASDAQ's the only one that needs a lot of work to do, but 13.3 is still the resistance on that guy. Dow looks amazing. Russell looks also pretty damn good. Looks like it's about to close over all of its previous highs. Next target on that's about 2,400. And other than that, we'll just be back tomorrow. Much love. Appreciate you guys. And oh, one thing I did want to say about Bitcoin, this is the one pattern I don't like to see when you get back up underneath here and you start attempting to make a new higher high or a new local high. From this structure, sometimes this can bring some bearish posturing in. So that's the only concerning thing, and it is on a 3 hour, so it's like not a huge deal. But to keep it simple, we don't want to watch that 44,000. I'm sorry, 54,000. Lose that, we probably do come test back between like 51 and 48 or something like that. But we just have to wait and see. Looks pretty good. Weekly close tomorrow on markets. And there you go. Awesome, guys. Much love. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace.